I'm doing this could be connected to that. Because like when I tell you, the whole time I was there, it was the vibe, and the vibe in there was just so, it just became more and more weird, and I mean weird. So like, yeah, because like it got more and more weird, and got more and more weird up until the end. I'm gonna even include the whole situation surrounding my family, like my personal business, my family. Like I said, I talked about a video about that on YouTube, where I feel like the whole energy surrounding things pertaining to my family and stuff, it has been all orchestrated, all like planned or whatever and everything. So I feel like this whole thing with this going on right now, this could be of some significance to Amazon, because that man is working with the head honcho of, or people or whatever, the head honchos in charge. I mean, even the people that I'm not even saying the people that was the head people in that building of Amazon where I worked at. I'm talking about over the whole freaking Amazon. I'm talking about the whole Amazon as a company. Second, I remember my mentor telling me that I believe she has 3 sons. So that's what she told me. She don't got no daughters. One of her sons is, I know for a fact, is a lawyer. And I believe he still resides in this state where I'm at. But the funny thing is, I haven't seen him since the last time I saw his mom, when I was working for that healthcare agency that I was working for in 2018. He's a lawyer. He gave me the most rudest. Now I believe, I'm not trying to be funny, but this could be alleged. This is alleged. I believe he would be somebody that would vote for this man. Second, her other son, I remember from what she told me, because I've never really seen her sons a lot. I might have seen them in the one son that I know that could possibly still be living in this state. I've seen him the most out of all 3 of her kids. I think I've only seen 2 out of 3 of her sons, from what I remember. Her second son, I remember her telling me that, and I believe this was more around the time when I first met her, or it might have been later, because I have been knowing and was connected to my mentor since 5th grade, I believe. So that's when she came into my life. Because of a program that was here in my city and state. But anyways, I remember her telling me that her son, the second son that I know of and seen, he's somehow connected to that man, in that tree of that man that I'm doing these videos about. I forgot what his position was directly, like what directly he was, but I know he was connected to, or some way, shape, or form, he was connected to the White House or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that her son got anything to do with this DEI situation, but it's just, I'm just was sitting here thinking, like, it's just funny how it didn't, like, even with the list, all these places that's on this list is stuff that I personally would go to and shop and everything like that. So it's just making my mind, like, the wheels or whatever is churning and turning in my mind's eye about, because I just before I just got on here, I thought about the whole thing about my mentor and that son that I seen, or the son that I'm talking about that could be connected to the White House or in some way, shape, or form. The other son, like I said, he's a lawyer, but from what I know, I don't even know, because I didn't even get into detail with them that day, the last day I seen him, and he gave me the most rudest face, because I was sitting there with his mom, and he know that I've known his mom since I was a child, since I was like in the 5th grade. So I don't know why he was giving me that look, but it was a real nasty look. And it's funny too, because when I remember one time, like years ago, when I was like still in school, and I was with my mentor, and like she would always come and get me. Sometimes we would go out to eat for lunch, like at certain restaurants in the city, or sometimes she would actually, like, I would have dinner at her house or whatever, which I didn't mind, because, you know, I'm getting out the house, she's spending time with me, we communicating, talking about, you know, life and school and everything. So it was one particular time when I came near to her house, or we went out to eat or something, I forgot what it, like, really in detail, but we was sitting down eating with her family. So it was her son that I'm talking about, that's the lawyer, and I believe he had his two young, because he got like, that son that's the lawyer, I believe he got like 4 or 5 kids, and I really knew of the 2 older ones. So that day, I think that's who we was eating dinner with. We was eating dinner with her. I think her God rest her soul, or his soul, her husband was still alive, and it was her son and his 2 older kids. But that's funny, because back then he didn't give me, like, he was so different compared to the last time I seen him, when I was sitting with his mom at the place where she was at, because I was working for the agency that was at the place where she was at, but I wasn't there for her specifically. As I'm saying this, I see 10:10 on the clock, so something about that could be significant. But I don't know what else to get to. Let's see. Is there anything else from everything I just said? Is there anything that else that needs to be? Okay, so the 5 of Wands comes out again, and I just put all the cards back. Why is this 5 of Wands coming back out again for this energy? We got the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Wands, and what's in between? We got the Death card. Now I see 10:11 on the clock. Look, we got the King of Swords at the back of the deck. King of Swords with the Judgment card and the Star card. Why is the 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Death card coming out for the 5 of Wands? We got the 3 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles just wanted to come out. I see the Knight of Wands, and I split the deck with the Tower. What else to clarify this energy? The top of my head is like somebody's poking the top of my head. What else to clarify this energy? You got the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Somebody wants to block out the truth. Somebody wants to block out some kind of truth or something. This is what this is. Somebody's trying to block something. This is sick. This is really... Look, the Hangman is at the back of the deck with the Page of Cups, the Hierophant with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody trying to block out something about the truth or something. Whatever this truth is, this truth could be something like really big, or it could have like a lot of components in it. And I've used that word in another video that I did on my... Let's say that.